Okay. Okay, people, we're back with Cycle Race. And just as the game says, also let me reset my timer. As the game says, we're gonna cycle for 400 kilometers, which means we gotta press one of the buttons on the controller about probably around 4,000 times in the next 40 minutes. I actually don't know how many times I will be pressing it. But this is a mashing game, and as the descriptor said before, this is proof that you can learn how to mash, because when I started speedrunning, my mashing was on a mere 8 second or 8 per second. Now I can do 13, 14 with one finger, double palm mash I can do 16 with. But we're gonna go a little bit slower, because if we go over 15, it's actually not that good in this game. So I'm gonna try and keep my my mashing at around 11, 12 throughout the whole run to preserve stamina and also preserve life. Make sure that I do not hurt myself. But yeah, if we go into the game, you have Team USA, Team Italy, Team Japan, and Team French. And we're actually gonna go with the Italians for this game, because we want a big stamina bar. I usually play as one of these top ones, and I think let's go with Enrico this time, I think. And we're just gonna go get into the game, and I will try and explain stuff as they happen. And I'm pretty sure we're using my timer, so I will just start my own timer right now. So we mashed A at the beginning to get up to speed, and I want to move away from the middle. And I try to mash here. Okay, now I can start mashing a little bit slower. And I also want to keep my... You see the power bar in the bottom? I'm gonna try and keep that a little bit high, just to not run out of stamina, because if I do, I will lose speed. Here we got a power up, which is speed, so now I can go full speed without mashing that hard. So that's a great help here. Repair restores, R is repair, and that restores our bike. And I'm gonna try and go as fast as possible here, because I'm only ranked 7. Okay, we only got 6th place, but that's okay. So at the end of each race, you see all the other people ranking, and we need to finish first to actually complete this run. And we get points, and we are gonna try and buy a bike later on, but we don't need to do that just yet. And I haven't decided yet what bike we are going for, because there are a few different threats here. And oh, power. P is power, which gives us extra power. Also, this is the first time I'm doing this run on a dog bone, because usually I use my brake. Also, sometimes you can just get screwed by the RNG. But yeah, I usually do this run on a brake, because my mashing is slightly faster on a brake. But my brake is a little bit broken currently. So we're doing that on a dog bone today. Okay, that was not great. We're gonna boost up here. Are we getting more power? So that's another thing you need to be careful of, is you not only do you need to mash, but you need to control your bike as well. Oh, that was evil of him. But it's okay. Okay, we beat him at least. So we're gonna get some extra points here. I mean, teammate, opponent, does it really matter at the end? So now we get to this stage where we have a small hill. So I'm trying to alternate between double thumb mashing and just one single finger mashing. Oh, that was close to those rocks. Oh. No! My controller did a double left input. Okay, this is not good, people. Like you can see my power, I can't really mash right now. No. Okay, I gotta go slow here. The goal here is to reach the end just. Because this is probably one... No! I retired right before. I don't know what this means. I probably just need to redo the stage. Okay, we only need to redo the stage, so it's okay. But we have plenty of extra estimates, so it's okay. By plenty I mean like 5 minutes, so it's okay, hopefully. I'm trying to catch the drift a little bit here. Oh. I'm kinda hoping for gonna get up to speed here. Okay, power. I'm going a little bit slower here because I do not want to lose another level here. Gonna use this downhill to maintain speed before we start going fast again. So when there's a downhill and stuff, you can actually... Oh, the speed can actually be really useful here. You can actually utilize that to... Utilize that to keep your speed up. You like how the bike rotates but not... I never thought about that. Now I will be thinking about that all the time. Okay, so this one ends on a big hill. So we always want to get out of the way in the middle at the start. Oh, I did not turn in time. Okay, that was just evil of the game to put me... Put me right there. As I said, sometimes the CPU can just be in the way. As I said, the CPU can just be in the way all the time. Also, you might notice the wind, and the wind actually pushes me as well. Kinda hoping... Oh! That's that's actually one of the best bonus items to get right here, because now I can go really quick up the hill. Oh, I did not crash at them. Roadman is my favorite Mega Man. Yeah. Yeah, Roadman is probably very dangerous. I wanna say the first upgrade is 100, so let's just double check. Price. Oh, it's 200. So we need slightly more. We're gonna utilize this downhill. To maintain the speed slightly. Oh, another power. That's really good. Like sometimes power can be a blessing in disguise. Meaning like yeah, you can mash a lot more, but it's also draining on your real life stamina as well. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Now we're just going full speed here. If they wanna beat me, they gotta go fast. Ah, nice. That was a really good stage. And now we're starting to get that burn in the arm. Like this game is a real workout. I think in my last world record run I did the 500 bike, but we're just gonna do the 200 here. I actually do not know which strat is the fastest, because this is really a game you practice a lot, because it's so draining. Ooh. Oh! Somehow he did not lock me in. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit slower here at the end, just because my power is running out, but now we have power. Oh, almost drove into the cows. No, ooh. Oh, speed at the end. Okay. So now I don't need to mash basically at all to get high speeds here. But it also sounds cooler if I do. And second place. Ah. And by the way, I am the moderator of this game, and like if people wanna run this game with a turbo controller, I'm completely open for it. So just let me know if you wanna do this with turbo controller. Because I just think this is a really fun game in general. Like it might not seem like it, but it is actually really fun. Like it has small things you can do. Like catching drift. You have like these bonuses you can grab to go faster. Avoiding other cyclists. The stamina bar management. Like just because I'm like a mashing pro mashing guy doesn't mean I'm against people running games with turbo. I think everyone should be able to speedrun games as they see fit themselves. And I understand that not everyone wanna mash or even can mash. Okay, did not get the turn somehow. Gotta slow down with mashing a little bit. Oh, I wanted that power. Okay, that's good. Lance Armstrong percent. Yeah, that's the turbo category. Like even if you play this game with a turbo controller, it's not guaranteed that you will beat like. Ooh, we might want to go for 300. Now let's just get to 200. Oh. Oh, I couldn't. Oh, here. I was like, where do I swap by? So now you will see me. I reach top speed a lot quicker now because I have a better bike. I almost gave up on making that turn. Like, the bike we are buying is the best speed-wise, but it's still not it's not that durable. So what this does is that we need to swap bikes mid-race, usually. Really, game? Because the bike breaks when you're... basically while you're mashing or when you crash. So if you're using a turbo controller on max speed, you're not gonna gain as much speed as if you're mashing like optimally, which is around 15 per second. Like, obviously you can put that into the turbo controller to make sure you're not going too hard with the mashing. But you can see the bike drains pretty quickly even when I'm just mashing here. So you can imagine quadruple the drainage when you're using a real turbo controller. Yeah, exactly. The damage bar is lower, so you have to expect to swap bike every race basically. But it's worth it because, like... Oh, I didn't swap bike now. I forgot that you need to swap it every race. But yeah, you can probably see like how slower it takes to get this bike up. And especially on the longer races later, it's your power bar is way more important than your damage, or than the fact that you have to swap bikes more often. Okay. That was... I tried to go around him, but it did not work. Okay, we're gonna need to swap no matter what, so let's just get it right away. So you can see now how much faster it goes to get up to max speed. So because you need also to mash much less, the damage is actually not that much worse, unless I crash a lot. I need to take it a little bit slow here to not break my bike again. And because we have the speed upgrade for a little bit, we only need to pedal every now and then to keep max speed. Okay, that's what could be really bad, is when you need to swap twice. Yeah, there's a lot of strategy to like how you play depending on what happens during the race. And also, like now, I know I will probably not gain another position, but it's okay because it's not really about position. Like, position decides what kind of score you get, but what you really need to do is just be number one in average, in total time. So even being like a couple of seconds faster can be worth it, especially with your first couple of runs. Oh, a speed for the uphill. Like I said, speed in the uphill is one of the best things you can get. Because you need to mash so hard to even maintain speed in uphills. Okay, now we're starting to lose speed. You can see even when I try to max my maximum, I can't really not drop below 100. I know I'm gonna have to swap bike here. So I'm basically just max mashing here. To just get as early of a bike swap as possible. Okay, imagine that the turn would come one turn earlier. Okay, the game likes to do that a lot. That's one of the issue with this game is when you crash, sometimes you are just facing the same way as the wall is. Gotta slow down on mashing because my power bar is starting to get low. That's gonna roll down the hill. Sometimes it's worth making your own people crash, because that way you can spawn a new one that can have a power up. And we're about halfway through the game right now, I would say. And you can kinda hear how much I mash by the sound of the bike. Oh, I misremembered where the turn was coming. Like, this world record, by the way, is far from optimized. Like, basically this will probably be the first time I do not get world record when I do a full run of the game. Yeah, yeah, the bike is gonna break. That's okay. Yeah, I think that Shah, a Norwegian speedrunner, is the only other one that has done a speedrun of this game. And he was actually the person that recommended me this run, because he said this game was impossible to beat. Because the first time he played this game, he got to the final stage, and the game basically told him game over because he hadn't played fast enough. And the first time I played, the same thing happened to me, but I refused to give up. We're just gonna wait for the end here. Kinda don't wanna destroy my bike, but I think I can mash full until the end. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like your physical strength in mashing is definitely something that will affect your time as well. Starting to work up a sweat here even. going back to double thumb mashing, even though double thumb mashing is obviously not as good for turning because I need to change grip when I turn. So I try to single finger mash as much as I can, but there's obviously a limit to how much of that I can do because it's more straining. Okay, also there are breaks in this game, by the way, as you might have noticed right there. And it can be good when you have... Okay, let's just destroy the bike. Oh, I was hoping it would get destroyed. Okay, I was mashing slightly too fast there. Okay. Let's just go controlled mash so we can actually do the turns. And just go heavy mashing at the end. Okay, now... Oh, bad wind. Okay, I got a drink. Oh. Oh, people. Stage 12. I think there's 18 stages, if I remember correctly. Let's just go. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, kinda knew the... Yeah, 36 seconds is pretty solid lead. Like, we do not have to worry about not getting the ending. And I think I have a... I might not have made that category, but if not, I'm also open to have a category for just beating all stages. Because I don't condone leaderboards where you forces people to be of a certain skill to just be able to complete a run. Like how old Paperboy leaderboards was, where you needed a perfect delivery to submit runs. Ooh. Yeah, now it's even more, right? Was it almost a minute now? Ah, not almost a minute, but... There might be 18 races in total. Oh, wrong bike. Okay. We got lucky here that we got the speed, because this was one of the stages we really wanted the other bikes on. But because we got the the S here, we negated some of the time loss. But you can see here how bad uphills are. I try to avoid. Like, the only thing I can say about this game is that the music gets a little bit repetitive after a while. Okay, we need to save our energy a little bit here. Maybe the heavier bike here actually is good for downhills. I don't know how that works, how the physics works. Maybe someone can explain to me. Do you want a heavier bike for downhills? I don't want to break the bike right before the finish line. Okay. Oh. And look at that mountain or volcano almost erupting. Now. Some more mashing. Ooh. Ooh. Just barely avoided that one. Like on these stages when there's so many turns, you can't really double fun much, mash as much. Speed in downhill, that's not that useful. I don't know if I hit the rock or not, actually. Ooh. We will utilize the downhill a little bit here to... Okay, I was pressing right there, but sometimes if you accidentally like take a... What do you call a biking stroke? But if you speed up while taking a turn, sometimes it overreach or decline the directional input. Oh! Okay, should only be 3 stages left if we're correct. mash a little bit. Okay, now we're going back to single finger mash again. Ooh. We're gonna go fast now. I just wanna get past this hill. Yeah. Do not double thumb mash there because you do not have time to swap to turning then. Yeah. Oh. He just wanted to get me. Our stamina is actually the problem here. Like the bike braking will happen. But luckily we can just ride the downhill. Whew. Let's see. Okay, our stamina should be good now. Okay, again, that happens sometimes that you can't turn. Yeah, that's okay. Oh. Yeah, I play on a Japanese Famicom, a top loader with an EverDrive, using a dog bone even. So almost 100% original hardware except for the EverDrive. I do have a turbo controller, but which I was almost considering using earlier this week because I did have pains in my forearm earlier this week. But I decided to do like men always do when they have pains and just suck it up and be like, yeah, we can. What kills us doesn't, or what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Also, it's more fun for people to see someone mash, even though you don't really see my controller that much. Maybe for the final stage here, I could swap to down to slightly controller cam, maybe. My bike is gonna break. What? Yeah, true. What kills us doesn't make us stronger. That is actually a true statement. Okay, we're going single finger mash again. But yeah, one of the reasons why I decided to speedrun this game, by the way, was because I wanted to make my mashing stronger. And like, I love learning new mashing techs and stuff, like, yeah. like learning the double thumb mash was super fun and super rewarding. And I've learned like, okay, that was the wrong direction. I've learned like vibrating with my wrist and with my forearm. And even like, I don't know what you would call that, like almost like a claw mash, where you use one hand to like throw the controller up and down to your finger, like in one hand, kinda like this, like you do this and do like that. Let's see if we can do a slightly mashing cam maybe for the final stage. I think the final stage is coming up here, just so people can see the mashing. Oops, turned the wrong way right at the beginning. Then I go over to single mashing usually. Let's use the... I could not turn it. Sometimes you cannot turn, and that is the most annoying part of this game. Ooh, he turned. I'm kinda worried about my power right now. And we're so far ahead, we don't really have to care about going fast on this stage. I see myself. I hope. And like you don't have to like play every stage after each other. Like you can do 2-3 stages and be like, yeah, I'm gonna rest. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I'm actually starting to get tired, but okay. And that's why double thumb mashing is bad, by the way. As you can see when you can see the cam, that I actually have to like readjust completely to be able to turn. Okay, we're gonna save our... I did not realize my stamina was that low actually. This can be dangerous. No, we could have used that. Oh, wait. Okay, we actually needed to almost crash there because we want the speed to be active after this. And yeah. God damn it, that's not good. Yeah, the speed ended right there. We should have enough power here, but it's not looking amazing. Okay, we should be fine here actually. Okay, that's okay. And this should be the end. And timing ends on the screen. Boom! And congratulations! Nice run! You are the champion of Roadman Cup 89. You are the best roadman in Japan. We present you the trophy and the yellow jersey of glory. Also, let's turn off the cam again. You win! And there's our yellow jacket people. I don't remember if you spray champagne in this. But you see, we're very happy. Just like in real life. Like, my arm is gonna be a little bit sore tomorrow, but that's okay. That's when you know you did a good workout. But yeah, that's Roadman cycle race for you. And that's everything for me this Retrothon, unless I come in for some... No, I'm gonna come in for the Disney race later during the weekend, doing DuckTales for one of the teams there. So I will be back then, but for now that's everything for me. Please enjoy the rest of the NES block here. I believe there's a Genesis block after it, so there's a ton of amazing things coming up. So take care and have a beautiful evening or night. Bye bye.